5 fragrances from my collection that are both great for the end of spring, first of summer, and a nice, easy citrus fragrances. You want to know what 5 I came up with? Well, meet me on the other side of this intro, and we're gonna talk about them. I will see y'all in just 1 second. Allow me to reintroduce myself. It's Trey. It's your boy Trey Sense. Listen, we got a little bit of a video, a little bit of a discussion. You know how we do it here on the channel. Before we get into that, I need something from you. I need you to like this video. I need you to share this video. I need you to sub to the channel. Now that we got all that out of the way, I want you to do me another favor. Give yourself a round of applause. Thank you for always being so supportive and being the best part of this channel. Without y'all, I'm just goofy old cologne geek smelling fragrances by itself, which is what I do. A large part of the time is just sit around and sniff fragrances. 5 fragrances from my collection that are nice citrus alternative fragrances. No further ado, let's get it. One of my favorite is from the house of Hugo Boss, and it is Reversed. I bought this, I want to say around October, maybe. I know I was still off work with my foot, so I want to say it was October. Picked it up for about $29 for this 2.5 ounce, which is not a bad price. I may go this weekend and see if I can find just different, because I've been reading about that one and watching some reviews on it, and it seems like it may be my type of scent. Now, this one, it draws comparisons to Bulgari Tiger. I don't know because I haven't smelled Bulgari Tiger, but what I can tell you is this is a nice, dressed up, really well made, clean citrus scent. Oh man. Definitely get compliments with this one when I wear it. Performance is not that bad. Projection is between 1.5 hours to 2 hours. Longevity is 4 to 6. You know, it's not stellar, but it's par. It's par for the course, you know what I mean? And for the $25 to $29 that you're going to pay for this, personally, I think it's worth it. It's out there, it's ready, it's that time of the year. Run out to your TJ Maxx, your Marshalls, Burke's, Burlington, Marshalls, Ross, whatever you got near you, Bell's, if you're down off in Florida. Pick this bad boy up. Give it a try. I really like this fragrance. I really enjoy it. From the house of Hugo Boss, it is Reversed. I also like that white bottle with that black on there. To me, that's just clean. Give that a good smell. Am I too close to y'all? Are y'all too close? Hold on just a second. Bear with me, guys. Right there? That good? All right, let's get it. Okay. From the house of Tommy Bahama. And to me, this is a great little inexpensive house. Great place to start a fragrance collection, especially if you're one of those people that just want to smell good, but you don't want to spend an arm and a leg. Check out Tommy Bahama and definitely pick up St. Kitts, which is one of the better fragrances from the house. I know St. Bart's gets all the love, and St. Bart's is a great fragrance if you like to smell tropical and boozy. But I'm going to tell you, this is my scent of the day. I wore this to work today. Walked in, within 3 minutes, started receiving compliments. Now the thing about this one is there are cologne concentrations, so you're not going to get a lot of performance. But again, you're talking $20 to $25 at your rack store. What do you expect? I like it. I like it a lot. Tropical, sweet, citrusy, easy to wear. And again, this is one I was seeing at the rag stores for $19.99, which is what I paid for this 100 ml. And it's hard to go wrong with that. And this is the perfect time of the year for it. Today in Alabama, it was stormy, rainy, cool, but yet this still did a really, really good job. And the reason that I chose this one because it was breezy. The storms went around us. It was actually pretty here where I live. The storms went all around us, but it did cool it off. It was unseasonably cool here, which I say that it's late May. It was in the 70s, so you know. Nonetheless, this is a nice, smooth, sweet citrus fragrance. That wind, which is the point I was getting at, very breezy day. This is the type of scent that comes off of your skin, gets in the air, and it smells good. Absolutely love it. Set Sail St. Kitts from Tommy Bahama. I'm gonna take a minute to give a big shout out to everybody graduating high school this year. I work with a lot of teenagers. 7 or 8 of them are graduating. Congratulations, guys. You see this? Welcome to the real world. Anyway, moving along. Let's talk about this one. I just did a video on this one because I just picked it up. I'm really impressed with this fragrance from the house of Jared Lang. It is Jared Lang for men. A Jared Lang per home, or just Jared Lang. I'm trying to see what this says on the bottom of the bottle. It just says spray. Now, again, very similar to the Dolce & Gabbana, the one bottle. I like this fragrance. It's woody, but it is a citrusy type of fragrance. Again, compliment getter. This is a very well-made little fragrance. It's not loud. It's not obnoxious. It's very smooth, very subtle, very low-key. People will smell you, and they're going to think you smell good, and they're going to compliment you. It's not one that you're going to smell 15 feet across the room. It's one that they're going to have to come into your persons and smell. But when they do, they're going to think you smell really, really good. The citrus comes in later. The top part of it, you're going to get some woods and a little bit of tobacco, and you're probably going to be wondering, like, where's the citrus? Give it a minute. It comes in, and it comes in smooth. Jared Lang. I mean, if you see this for $14, pick it up. This bottle alone is worth $14 because it'll make a great paperweight if you do not like the fragrance. But I like it. I think this is a great time of the year to wear it. End of spring, first of summer, holidays is around the corner. Pick it up. I think you will like it. Listen to me now on this one. Believe me later on. And again, it's a $14 fragrance. So don't expect, 12 hours of longevity with 5 hours of projection. I mean, you don't get that from niche fragrances. Very few, especially nowadays. So I think this fragrance is well made, well blended, and I love the bottle. Moving along, I've got 2 more. This one is from the house of John Varvatos, and I want to say this is Silver. Is John Varvatos Silver? Isn't that what this is called? And this one is definitely a nice little citrus fragrance. And I said John Varvatos. Let me correct myself. John Varvatos Nick Jonas Silver, aka the fingerprint dust magnet. Now, this is a good little fragrance to me, and it's a good. This was a good collaboration. It was a good line for John Varvatos. Oh, man. And it just has that clean, citrusy type of vibe. Again, very casual, very easy to wear. None of these are fragrances that I think you can dress up, with maybe the exception of this one. I think you may could dress this one up a little bit. But yeah, I could see this one being more of a nice pair of slacks with a sports jacket, blazer, whatever you call it, and the shirt, no tie, not tucked. You know what I'm saying? 1 or 2 buttons down here. I could see this one going with that type of look, kind of like old boy from Miami Vice. That type of look, just very, dress casual, so to speak, on this one. This one, I like the fragrance. I think it smells good. It has a hint of citrus in there, but to me it comes across as a really clean, masculine type of fragrance, and I think it smells good. And I want to say I got this one in a gift set for about $29 for this 100 ml. At one time I was seeing it everywhere. They were popping up, and nonetheless, this is a great looking bottle. Looks great in your collection if you're into that kind of thing. If you're into aesthetics, this is one that you should buy for that reason as well. But the scent profile on it is a masculine, clean, citrus type of scent, and it smells good, from the house of John Varvatos. It's John Varvatos Nick Jonas Silver. This last one on this list is one of my favorite fresh colognes, fragrances, whichever you prefer. It's one I find myself reaching for a lot on just a pretty day, because I think it goes well with a pretty day, whether it's summer, winter, spring, or fall, but we're in the middle or the end of spring, so let's get it. And it is from the house of Lacoste, and it is L.12.12 Eau Fraiche. And it is from that infamous L.12.12 line. Now this one, smooth, crisp, citrusy, very similar to Chanel Allure Homme Sport, but not the same, similar. If you wanted a comparison to, or what I would compare it to, it's that one. Definitely would dress this up. Now here's the great thing about this fragrance. It is sneaky good. It lays there for quite a while. Now it's, again, none of these are beast mode monster projectors. All of these are very subtle. They lay very subtle. They lay closer to the skin. But this one lingers for quite a while. And again, another thing about working in the public is I'm starting to understand more that you catch subtle wafts of people. You don't have to wear a lot of a fragrance for it to still be there, and for a person to walk by and it's just, it catches you, and you're just like, that cologne smells good. Hey bro, what you got on? I don't mind asking. Okay, and then I'm like, I wonder if that smells like that on me. So, but this is one of those fragrances, and I say that to say, if you have this, you may think it's not performing. It's probably performing, it's just that you're probably going nose blind to it. You know what I'm saying? So, now it is one that I will say you can probably go heavier on the sprays, because it is a light fragrance, much like Versace's Man Eau Fraiche. It's in that same wheelhouse, that same vein, but this has just a little bit more citrus to it. Man, something is biting my leg is itching. But nonetheless, it smells really good, and this is one I enjoy wearing. When I wear it, I try to put on something bright or something green if I have it, and just go with it. You know what I'm saying? What Trey Sense wears when he wears this, a nice, bright, colorful pastel polo, some dark jeans, and some white shoes. That's what I wear when I wear this, and you can't tell me nothing. I got a fat Joe and lean back. But nonetheless, a great smelling fragrance. Is that Nick Jonas, John Varvatos, is kicking up on my arm every time I move. Yeah. If you got this in your collection, dust it off. Give it another try this spring and summer. I know you're probably going, but it doesn't perform well. If it just performed a little bit better, give it a try. I'm willing to bet you, especially if you spray it on your clothes, people can still smell it on you, even when you can't. Anyway, the House of Lacoste, L.12.12 Eau Fraiche. Man, that's it, guys. There's been 5 fragrances from my collection that are good spring, summertime citrus alternatives. Man. Again, if you've stuck around to this point, thank you for returning to the scene of the crime. You are greatly appreciated. You know what I got to do? I got to get off, thumbnail it, edit it, and all this stuff, and get it up so you guys can see it. I hope you have a beautiful Memorial Day weekend. You know the drill, man. I love you all. God bless you all. Until next time, guys. Peace.